Hi everyone, so I've got three books here that you really need to get if you're going to pass IELTS or if you need a certain grade such as 6.5 or 7. So first of all is IELTS listening and speaking. Now these are all books that I have used with my students myself and they have got sufficient grades, so 6.5 or 7 for what they needed to do. The reason that I like this one is that there are lots of different topics. So there's 10 chapters. Each has a topic, and it's pretty easy to get the audio. There's a CD, or I think there's an online link now as well. And it tells you also some general information about the exam, how you'll be assessed, and it has the answers, so you're able to check that you got it right. The next one is for reading. So teach yourself IELTS reading. All of the links to buy these will be below. If you prefer the audio book or the unlimited version, I'm also going to put a free trial for you guys there. So you can get a free trial and decide whether you like them. Before, I'd still recommend that you get the actual paper versions just because then you're able to go back to it, it's yours, and you're able to make notes in it. There are just some advantages. It's a bit more like the real exam as well. Rather than just having it online, you don't need to worry about like batteries and internet and things like that. Again, I really like this one because it has different topics. It has the band scale, it has tips and advice. It tells you all of the tools that you need, like skimming. It gives you tips on improving your reading speed, and the exam questions are pretty similar to what you'd get in the real exam as well. So that's why I like that one. Reading is the one where actually a lot of people fail because they think, oh, I'm able to read English, it's easy. But no, there's a certain method to doing the exam. I'm sure some of you know that already, but it does really help getting as much practice before the exam as possible. So the final one, last but not least, a good expression there, common mistakes in IELTS Advanced. So this one again is good to get the tips that many non-natives struggle, like when to use when and if, spelling mistakes, prepositions. It gives you tips for the exam again, like how to describe statistics, the sorts of numbers and amounts you should use, the grammar that goes along with that. For grammar and spelling, this one is really good. It has real life examples, exercises that you're able to do in your own time as well, and answers at the back so that you're able to check and it's verified by Cambridge English there. So another reason why I like these books is that they're all quite small and lightweight. You can just put it in your bag and it won't be like a heavy weight. You're able to take it with you when you're traveling and it won't affect your luggage allowance. So those are three that I would really suggest if you're struggling to like get 6.5, if you're maybe at the 6 mark in your IELTS. I'll do another video on writing because that writing is such a different topic. And again, as with most IELTS exams, there's a certain way that you need to do it. So writing is a bit of a harder one. But for those three, reading, listening, I would also suggest various YouTube videos. There are plenty of practice exams online. So you'll be able to get some practice out. But this book is good just for something different. I mean, the ones online, I found when I was teaching IELTS that they were harder actually than the normal exams, and students got demotivated because what they did was put hard questions or harder exams all together into one exam. So it wasn't like a real past exam. It was bits of different exams put together in the 40 questions. So I really didn't like the way that they did that. It was good to challenge yourself. It's always good to do something that's a little bit more advanced than the level you're at to challenge yourself to get up to that level. That's what you need to do, really. Preferably be doing that every day or every other day. You don't want to be using words, synonyms like or expressions just for the sake of using them, because examiners are able to tell when someone does that, just to let you know. So um we do know when someone does that. So you have to use them in the right situation, but it's good to still challenge yourself, build up your vocabulary. They've probably been updated because these are a few years old now, but um, they would still be good. It's better to get the latest version if you're able to. But like I said, all the links are down below, and I'll put a free trial for you guys to see that as well. But I hope you found this video useful. I'll be back with another video on writing. Please do like and subscribe. I'll put my Facebook page below, the English Teacher Howard Facebook page. So please give it a like if you didn't already.